Synchronization. There are 2 synchroscopes in the control room. Use them before you do this. They look like they're synced. Hey, I'm Nickel. This is INFRA, Part 2. We're in a power control station, and we are an infrastructure inspector. We're looking at bad infrastructure. The city's falling apart. There's a corruption scandal. We're getting to the bottom of it. We're investigating. Let's keep going. We've seen that last episode. Keep the control room doors always overridden. If you don't know how we got here, you can check out the previous episode. It's only the second one, so you haven't missed much if so. So I think now we've opened a bunch of doors, because I suspect this system and the system from the previous episode needs to be kept in sync, in an open state to keep things open. So, how do we get down there again? Ah, yep, this way. Broken. This is the exterior. There's the little hydroelectric dam up there. In the previous episode, we were mainly above there. Okay, so that's still locked. The electrician linked the lock of this door with the main fuse of the lab. This will be fixed soon. Okay. So we're not seeing any green now. Doors can only be opened when the power is on. Check the main switches downstairs. In case of a security threat, a door can be overridden in the control room. Overridden doors cannot be unlocked, so we need to override every door, not override it. And I'd say that we are an episode in, but we haven't really felt the full force of what this game has got laid out for us yet. It's very routine at the moment, while the things that we've heard about this game are actually very extraordinary. Okay, so what we actually need to do is turn the override off for everything. There we go. And now, for instance, the exit's open. But
a pack of spare batteries for the camera.
Yes, thank you.
Last batteries.
I did not mean to reload like that. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm just going to backtrack a bit, and I just want to see if there are any doors that are now open that we can Well, there's this one here, right? But, okay, that's... I think that must be progress. So let's go back and see what doors we've missed. Broken, yep. Yep, so that was to get into here. Remember that now? So this is still locked. That's still locked. Okay, we could have just gone this way. So it says here that everything's open now. Oh. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, let's keep going then. You'd think that there's a way... Oh, there's batteries in here. There must be a way in. Cooling beer. Oh. Fascinating. Okay, there's a way in here. So 220. 220. Is that a room number? Or is that referring to the sluice gate, maybe? Oh, lab. This is... Yeah, so this is missing. Okay, well, where would we find that? Maybe we needed to bring that from upstairs because there were extras upstairs. But how would we know that? Like on a first playthrough? Ooh. Ooh. That's blocked, but maybe with a crate. No. Maybe with a... Why can't we get a crate in there? Damn it. We need something to stand on. I don't know if it's possible to get back up there. Okay, we can't... These are not movable? Okay. Okay. How might we... If it is even possible, I don't know that it is. So it's almost as if I had to bring one from upstairs, like... But then, why would the game give me something that it... Yeah. Unless there's one here. Maybe there's one here. Gen 1, Gen 2... Oh, maybe I have to take it from one of the other ones. So obvious. If I'm allowed to, that is. Well, definitely not while the power's on, so I might have to turn the power off. So, doors, machinery, lighting. Okay, so actually won't let me, but I feel like I am thinking like the game wants me to be thinking. Maybe I need to, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll find it ahead rather than below. It's a shame I can't get up this one. I think we advance. Definitely not in here. But I turned the power off, didn't I? Oh my god. Of course I did. We have been in here briefly. Aha. Cigars. Whoopsie. Stalberg map. Jeff Walker Companies. Oh, wow. So, Bergman, Eric Kleinman, unemployed, Xander Berg disappeared, alive or dead? Why did Walter buy the Bergman Co? Why cause bankruptcy? The Bergman Company was already having core problems before they started the new construction project. Is Xander Berg also working for Walter, maybe? Maybe he's behind the bankruptcy. What's that crossed out? I can't read that. Xander Berg's disappearance happened in 1977. Was last seen in his office. Oh, that's a long time ago. Had invented something new. That's what Walter was after. Has been missing for years, probably dead by now. I need to find some evidence about Berg for Eric Kleinman. Stalberg Steel. Owner, Mikhail Rosenthal. Background. Maybe he can help. What does he know about this bankruptcy? The Metal Workers Union caused the bankruptcy. Some MW members were helping Walter. Connections to Walter. The Amistad meeting. Governor Defty. Mayor Altmasuk. Police Max Collar. The Amistad meeting. Walter was there at the city hall. Okay, this is screenshot worthy. So I believe this is Hartman's office, so I've taken a screenshot. Okay, so this is his investigation into Jeff Walter. Did you hear that? It's like breathing. Okay, so it might be worth trying to run this in windowed mode or something. I might look at that for next episode, because every time I try and take a screenshot, it freezes the game for 5 seconds when I return to the window. It's very time consuming. Okay, things. Stuff. This is my final day working here. After the financial problems started stacking for the company, Hartman started becoming more and more stressed and unstable. The more unstable he grew, the more he failed coming up with solutions to save the company from its debts. Instead, he kept blaming Walter for everything, especially after he was forced to sell his company. After the loss of his wife, Hartman started recording hateful messages to Walter, craving for vengeance. This is my testimony for any future investigations of these events. Caitlin, soon ex-secretary of Hartman. That's like that. Like, this is my testimony is looks very sort of suspicious. One.
Interesting.
Okay, one more. There's nothing in there, it looks like. Okay. Is there anything else in here that makes sense? The sound in here is crazy. There's like a breathing that I can hear in the background. Okay, so we do want to take a picture of this board then.
This guy was really obsessed with Jeff Walter.
This guy was really... Yep, he was. Okay, that hidden blueprint is nothing. So this is backtracking now. That's still locked. So this takes us back to... Oh no, this is new. This is new. So we're on the other side now. But I just need to make sure, because there was a little cave up there. I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Remember, synchronization. There are 2 synchroscopes in the control room. Use them before you do this. They look like they're synced. Anyway, there's a little tunnel, and we'll just see what's in the tunnel. Do we care about that? I guess we do. Okay, what's in this tunnel? Ah, cave-in. Okay, well I should have just checked this area if it's just a dead end. Now remember, we are looking for one of these power switches, these red power switches. I cannot forget that. And also, if this somehow lets me back up onto the dam, we know where to get one. Okay. These are all locked. Switchyard breaker. Do I need... Are these dangling cables an issue? No, they're supposed to be like that? Fair enough. So I reckon they're synced, right?
Last batteries.
Okay, so these aren't synced, so... There are 2 synchroscopes in the control room. Hey. So the control room is back there, is it? Oh my god, there's like fire now. Okay, so I've just written a couple of notes to myself. That we need 2 synchroscopes in the control room and need a red switch for the lab. Now, are the synchroscopes in here, or is the control room something else? This is the control room, because the other thing refers to it as a control room. Okay, so... Okay, so they're synced now. Oh, it's still going. You know what? I think we've busted the thing. So I think we've busted this by running it prematurely. So I'm just going to go back. To an earlier autosave. And try again. Is there fire here? Yes, there's no fire here yet. So... just make sure we've seen that. In sync, in sync. Wait, what was... Did this go in? Oh. Huh? Okay. I don't even see what I'm supposed to have found there. Okay, so we did run the 2 synchro-scopes.
That should do it.
Turn Power of the Future. Turn on the generators at the dam is the achievement I just got. Okay.
Hey, so I finished surveying the dam. It was in pretty bad shape. The generator room's flooded, and there's a huge crack in the side of the dam.
Huh. Good thing that the place was on our list.
Yeah. Also, the dam wasn't even connected to the grid anymore. I managed to reconnect it, though.
Wait, so you connected a flooded dam to the grid? Is that such a good idea?
I don't see why not. Anyway, I'm heading on to survey the Bergman tunnels next.
Alright, let me know once you're done there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just thinking it might not be worth backtracking so much. Just in the terms of keeping this playthrough going, so I'll just save before I get here. I was wondering if perhaps turning the power on opens one of those red doors back there or something. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at all those particles. Very pretty. You can hear the birds off in the distance. Stolberg Times, 1982. No wonder there were something getting logs through. Hammer Valley Hydro files for bankruptcy. The second biggest energy maker in Stolberg region collapses after just 6 months after it took new ownership. Hammer Valley Hydro Ltd has filed for bankruptcy yesterday with no further warning. The future of the multiple power plants operated by the company is still unknown. CEO of Hammer Valley Hydro, Alex Hartman, was not reached for commenting. The biggest owner of the company, industrial investor Walter Co., issued a short statement apologizing for the current situation and the loss of jobs. City of Stolberg officials have been called to an emergency meeting later today to discuss the future of Stolberg's energy production. So I'll just take a picture of this. Alright. Saudi Arabia crowns new king. Boring work on East Port Line finished. Stolberg planning to reorganize its waste collecting and management. Second game of FIFA World Cup ends in a tie. Falklands War ends in Argentine surrender. Okay. In 1982, so all this has stopped. Oh, we got even the moon phases. That's very interesting. No keys. Am I crouched? No. Okay. Okay, so there's a lift there. That's locked. Oh. What did we get by going under here? A whole new area. So we don't have the lock for that. Okay, can I pick this up? I can. Horn. We have a key. Okay. Now the camera is out of battery. There's the key. The key's for that.
A pack of spare batteries for the flashlight.
I doubt that's relevant, but I'll still screenshot it just in case. Okay, back in here.
Last batteries.
Notes. Take loan for toll and taxes. Done. Send $500,000. Done. Send timber shipment. Done. Receive money. Pay logs. Pay debts. Didn't receive the money. Dear sir, I am something something, and I contacted you as a representative of Walter Construction Corporation's Foreign Development Branch with business proposal. We have a major construction project going on here, and we are looking for good quality timber products to be used at our construction. So we're asking you to send us a shipment of your best quality timber. We're offering you $2.5 million US for your shipment. Also, we need $500,000 US for special timber import toll and for special taxes for getting timber safely here. You can find proper table of ordered items, shipping address and information along with my bank details for the special taxes and tolls. Jorgen something? MUHYL, so Mul Mohol?
Looks like they never received payment for their lumber.
That's gonna fry me if I turn that on, right? Oh, there was a note here, but this is gonna kill me. Damn it. Yep. What did the note say? Don't touch that broken cable when all lights are on. And make sure it doesn't touch anything. Broken cable. Okay. Is this a broken cable? No, because it's not connected to anything. Huh. This lets me up here, but to what end? Perhaps if I go outside here I can't come back? Yeah. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Rubber boots. Okay, so that's the door that, yep, that comes back to here. So anything here? Nope. So that's the exit over there. I don't think there's a way for me to get back, right? There's a little gate there. So maybe I'll save before jumping over. That is locked, so we need a key for that. Okay, I think there is nowhere else to go apart from over here. And also we should be taking a picture of this, right? Ah,
That's not good.
that's not good. Can't open from this side either. That's locked. Warning, high voltage. Okay. There is this gate here which is open. Hammer Valley Sawmill, logging in the wilderness. Built in 1924, far away from existing industry. The place was chosen because of its rapids allowing for a free source of energy. The sawmill operation halted in 1959 when it was burned. It continued 3 years later in 1962 when the rebuilt sawmill opened at the same time as the Hammer Valley Dam. The dam has a long chute which allows the operation of the sawmill without disturbance. Nowadays, the sawmill is doing better than ever and works in close cooperation with the dam, providing valuable jobs for the local population. Excellent. Okay, so we have this, no fishing. That's a broken bridge, right? Okay, the keys to the cave can be requested from the forest guard's cottage. So, let's look for that cottage. It might be up those stairs. And that might also give us the keys to get back in here. Hammer Valley Birds. F4. 3 words. Sorry to interrupt the song with my screenshot taking. Aha! So that might be where we need to go. Yeah. And there's also this over here. Interesting. Wonder if we could just climb down the rocks. What is this, Skyrim? So we may not be able to get back in. Surely the game wouldn't leave us soft-locked. Alright. Okay, so... Interesting. There might actually be a way to get back to the dam through here. Might be possible. You know, with a bit of platforming. We haven't taken a picture for a long time, have we? Oh, it crashed. Try again. Right as my break is ending. Ah, so it crashed right as it saved. Okay, no trespassing. So this goes back towards the dam. Okay, so there is a way back to the dam, so we can go all the way back around. Right. The origin story of Hammer Valley is a great example of forces of nature at play. For thousands of years, the water has flown through the area, slowly carving its way through the bedrock. Softer segments of the bedrock have eroded away faster, giving the valley its distinctive appearance. The river flowing through the valley originally took a sharp turn west of here through the Old Gorge and Black Gorge. About 7,000 years ago, the waters finally broke through the rock a few hundred meters south of here. Hammer Grip Gorge, the most spectacular of the gorges in the area, was formed. Hammerfall Rapids had the tallest waterfall in the Stahlberg region, along with impressive rapids. The mighty flows were tamed when the Hammer Valley Dam was opened in 1962. At the same time, the river was guided into the Bergman Water Tunnel south of the Hammer Grip Gorge. Dam, Sawmill, Claw Point, Birdwatching Tower, Hammer Neck Hill, Hammer Handle Cave, Hammer Grip Gorge. Okay, more screenshots. I doubt this one has anything for us. Here's the guard. There's the platform to get in. I thought that was like an air conditioner. I don't know if what I'm doing here is strictly legal. Oh, it was a pot. Oh, like roaches under the pot. Oh my god.
No one has laid fit for a while. That's for sure.
So cave and sawmill. Okay, Hammer Valley Guard Log. Date, initials, notes. 82. It's all 82. It's all May and June. Note, some random tourist was lost. Took me 7 hours to find him. 7 hours. Spent the night kicking drunk teens out. Oh, great. The HVH dam will be closed permanently in 1 week. Just bought lots of beer. This'll be a good day. Thought my life was going to be like an empty Osmo Olat bottle. But when the Hartman Company went bankrupt, that idiot entrusted some of his money to me. He told me where he laid the money, but I was too drunk to remember where. I know I should probably lay off the beer, but come on, it's Osmo Olat. The best beer in the world. I'm going to keep looking for that stash. And once I find it, I'm spending all of it. Every last penny on beer. My hero.
Interesting.
Ooh, what's this say? Oh, that's the keys for the door here, right? Yep. Okay, so... is this a dead end? Okay. Nothing here, right? So we can now open the sawmill rather than having to go all the way back around. Ooh, which way is that? No, that way is to the... Yep, okay. Behind us is to the dam, this is to the sawmill. Alright, so let's check out the cave. Although the cave might be progression. I'm so worried after the last episode where the elevator got stuck. I'm paranoid that I'm going to get locked out of progress, like because there's something more to find, but I get to a state where it advances me to the next area. So I'm just a little worried about that. But okay, come on, let's keep going. Oh, and actually, there was something at the sawmill that we could have gone to, and I don't know which one is progress and which one isn't. So let's just go back to the sawmill. Oh. Holy crap. So is that max pain? Some mushrooms? 1959 to 2011, never forget. I'm just going to screenshot this anyway. I know it's not lore related, but that is so cool. Okay. Wow, so I can't get back here. What an awesome find. It's like a... What the hell? Okay. What am I... Oh, that, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
Okay, so we might have to go back through the sawmill proper, and we did unlock the door, so it was unnecessary to go that way, but I'm glad that we did, because that was awesome. Now I just need to... don't worry about the backtracking. We'll save, and we can go back if we can't get back. So don't worry about that. We'll save before we go in the cave. That's I'm telling myself, by the way. I'm not telling you. Okay, so the cave is this way. We save before we go in. Empty save slot. So can we go back? Yes, we can go back. Let's just go. We'll go forward then, just for a bit.
Starberg really does have some cool caves.
Hans, I'm looking for ways to enter the tunnel. The flood doors seem to be locked tight, but I did find an elevator in that old building with the pumping station. Old building with the pumping station. What do you say? Should we check it out? I know what you're thinking, but I'm sure those stories about the old tunnel are just urban legend. Anyway, there might actually be something useful there. I'll see you at the elevator, Lucas. Okay.
Interesting.
I do need to remember to be screenshotting to be like actually capturing everything as well. Yeah, it's not load bearing then. There's just like a. Yeah, that's opened. Flood doors main panel. If the light is on, you can open the tunnel door. Hey, so editing Nickel here. I went all the way back to see the error here, and you can see on my screen that here's the error in the game, and here's the error that I went and just got now. And you can see by the links that there are different error message. So I couldn't really read what the one I got during the game is, but the one I got afterwards is Dove. And Umbrella has tapped to polish, press rump to return to the airplane, or press bedsheet plus shoe plus accountant to hang your stone. If you do this, you will lose any childish pizzas in mossy pylons. Error 17, 9BOD biscuit. What the hell? Is this Mad Libs? Something has something. So I reckon this is Mad Libs. what the hell is going on with the error messages in this game? All right, back to the gameplay. Blood doors main panel. Remember to turn the switches to match the right color code. So we want green. So A1 down, A2 down, A3 across, B3 across. So we're creating like a pipe. C3 across, D3 down, D4 down. Everything else is up. Blue seems... Oh, not in use. So we want it automatic. So A1 across. B1 down. Oop. B3 across. B3 across. C3 across. D3 down. D4 down. Do I need to... Okay. Cool. Nothing seems to be working in the tunnel anymore. Almost all of the flood doors are stuck and have missing valves. Surely Robin must have hidden them somewhere around here. Fortunately, I'll be retiring soon. Then Robin can deal with this mess on his own. I can't wait to see his stupid face when he hears about this. Eric. So I suppose we'll take a picture of that.
Fascinating.
Things. Files. Blueprints. Can I... no. Ooh, batteries.
A pack of spare batteries for the camera.
Okay, cool. So we've opened that.
Oh, smells like something died in here.
Ooh. Sick emu. Hold on, it smells like something died in here? So you got the gas mask here, which might have been made after the sink poop. Ah, this is a roof panel. Okay. Nothing we can do though. Should we try and open it? So that's the egg. Oh, hold on. I wonder. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So power's coming from here and going out there. Control room. So door 2 is open, right? So the cave's down here, and the tunnel is up across the river. So, okay. So hold on, if you see the light is on, you can open the tunnel door. Okay. Okay, we were just a little mistaken about what the tunnel was. I thought we might be able to get into there. Nothing here. Where's this guy again?
The old Bergman water tunnel. Let's see how this place is doing. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Okay, I think that we've come... I need to figure out... gradually. So that might actually lock us in when we do that. Wow, red lights, so cool. Okay, and we can't get up there. Although, can we get over here? Nope. Right, I'm going to save here and then go back the other way. I'm going to go back to the sawmill, which is quite a trick. And we're going to see if we missed something there, because there was a path that way, but I thought that was an advancement path. It's hard to know what's the dead end and what's not the dead end in this game. Oh, that's not good. Right, no? Okay. Oh, can we traverse this?
Careful now.
What the heck? Okay, thank you. Oh my god, it's a little campsite. So does this just take us down there? I thought like I discovered something amazing here. Oh,
Looks like those unmarked keys from the forest guard's cabin had a use after all.
oh, we found it! This is the acquisition sum of my company. If I ever want to be able to track down Walter, I need to keep this outside of any official accounting in order to avoid any unwanted attention. I can use this money for bribing should it ever come to that. Either way, a pretty strange choice to pay such a large sum in cash. There's definitely something fishy going on. I'm playing this by his own rules and with his money. Hartman. Oh my god! So this is where he's camping out. Or where he was camping out. And this is what, so this is his, like, he was living here. Careful now. Okay, so before we go into the tunnel, let's just go back to the sawmill. Okay, this game is amazing, I've got to say. I love the idea of a game where there's just secrets everywhere. Like, just everything is a secret. Okay, back in here. So there's a path here. Glow stick. So we just took some keys. But for what? There's a book here. Huh. What might the keys be for? We need more batteries for our camera, by the way. Does this mention keys? Okay. Sorry, we might be going all this way back just for like a pair of batteries or something, but we'll have a look. And meanwhile, trying every locked door we can find. So we are looking for, yep. This thing here.
Come on. Shit.
Oh god. Okay. You gonna let me up? Damn, okay. I mean, so there's gotta be a way up, doesn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe from the roof? Or maybe from here? I think we might be able to get all the way over there, but it's going to be a slog. Can we not just like follow this around? Probably not. I mean, let's try and get to that hut at least. Hold on, there's smoke coming out of it. Okay, can we... Probably can't get around there. There must have been a way up that hill, even if I ruined it by pressing the lift prematurely or whatever. At any rate, we will continue with the tunnels next time. Thanks for watching. This game is incredible.